Peace, what's good, y'all? I am Hawaii Mike, and welcome to Hip Hop is a Fad. Have you ever felt imposter syndrome, like, why me? Who am I to be doing something and just constantly questioning? Well, before I get into this, make sure y'all do me a solid. Subscribe to the page, hit the notifications, and make sure you don't miss out on any content, because we're going to start this Hip Hop is a Fad series very soon, and I want y'all to be here with me. And so today, because of that feeling, we're just gonna set the table. I'm just gonna tell you my story real quick and how it even led to me talking about this series and putting it together in the first place. I was born in San Francisco, grew up there in Hawaii, and hip hop came to me at a very early age. You know, the same thing, rappers delight. Got into breaking, was a b-boy, dancing just became my thing, right? And I couldn't rap. I was 15, 16, going to the clubs. Friends of mine were DJs, might have heard of them, the Invisible Scratch Pickles. And so when we heard about this music convention called the Gavin Seminar, we decided to sneak in. So it was 1991. I was 17 years old. We were sneaking in, photocopying the badges. These guys right here. These are the actual badges we was photocopying to get in. And we had no business being there. The only reason I wanted to go was because we wanted to see what was popping. And honestly, I was selling weed, man. Like, that was literally it. So the first person I ended up getting a business card from was a gentleman at Def Jam Records by the name of Babito Garcia. You might have heard of him. Then I met a couple of other dudes, Jameson Grillo and Albie Ragusa, because they needed some trees, and we kind of just hit it off. Next year, they came back, hit me on the pager, linked up with them. Long story short, they saw something in me, some hustle, and they was like, yo, if you come to New York, we'll get you an internship. We'll figure it out. No promise. No, hey, yo, this is your internship. Be here at this date. Just come to New York and we'll figure it out. This was February 92. I moved out in June of 92 with $2,000 in my pocket. And I guess the hope of being out here. Got hired to get an internship, PWL America, on the set of Diamond D's Best Kept Secret. I ended up getting that internship, working college radio, which happened to be what the Gavin Seminar was about. So it's kind of this right place, right time kind of vibe. Move my way up, boom, get fired from the company. This is December 94. I end up becoming Mobb Deep's road manager. This is when Shook Ones was popping. Shook Ones was on fire at this time. And it was crazy. And we'd end up out with Biggie. It was the wildest time of my life. I'm 21 years old, 145 pounds. It was nuts. And then we was with the Source magazine on a tour, and I ended up at the Source in July 95 doing mobile marketing. And then ended up pitching a sneaker column to the Source Sports, which was a division of Source magazine. It was a separate magazine. That ended up turning into me becoming the style and tech editor at the Source. I did flavors of the month. That was like my main thing. So anytime you've seen sneakers, cars, any kind of products that weren't on models, I handled that. So when I left the Source magazine, I ended up starting my own publication called LTD. This was a cover that the legendary Futura did for us of, baseball stadiums and whatnot. But this was all about streetwear, all the fly stuff. And really it was something just celebrating our culture. From there, I ended up starting a marketing agency with some friends. And at that agency, we continued to do LTD. We also created Inked magazine. I'm the founding editor-in-chief. We did the first 4 issues of that. We also worked on another project called Green Label Art, where we was doing limited edition bottles like this one with different artists. We handled all the marketing, all the artist collaborations, product collaborations, sneakers like this. We did shell toe Adidas, you know what I'm saying? Like, got some limited edition joints done. So my whole career has been kind of in this space of entertainment, music, fashion, culture. I ended up doing talent management right after that with DJ Clark Kent, Nigel Sylvester, the BMX athlete, photographer Jonathan Mannion, producer Sean C. and LV. My whole career has been in this space, in this world. So I'm not only somebody that's been there, I'm also somebody that looks at this in awe. I really am amazed at what we've done in this culture. Because when I first moved to New York, I was told it's a fad. It's not real music. Y'all should look at the other departments and think about, switching up, because this isn't gonna last. And in the 50 years plus this culture has been evolving, we have become the driving force of global culture. And I look at hip hop as the most authentic expression of our modern human experience. But we don't look at it that way. We're divided, we're tearing each other down, and we talk about rap as hip hop. But rap is what we do. Hip hop is what we live. And so this series, Hip Hop is a Fad, is going to feature the people that were there in the 90s. When I look at us going from culture first to business first, when we created the blueprints for how business around hip hop and rap music is done, the beginnings of the deals, the moguls, the media. We didn't have media back then. We created the source. We didn't have radio stations and all that. 97 didn't become the home of hip hop and R&B until 1993 or 4. So all of this stuff started happening. Plus, couple that with the 90s being the last decade of the 20th century, going into the 21st century, the digital and information age. Napster was 99. So this is going to be an oral history from the people, by the people, telling their stories of those that were behind the scenes making everything happen. I've already recorded 11 episodes. I can't tell you everybody I've sat down with, but some of the people are responsible for creating the Source magazine, signing and A&Ring some of y'all favorite artists. Actually, I'll leave one person out, Bobito Garcia, because he was the first person I ever met. They gave me a business card, so I had to go and interview Bob. But this is about the 90s. When we came of age, it was really a moment in time that we should celebrate because it'll help us remember how we got to where we're at today so that we might actually be able to build together for our future. So make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all tap in, make sure y'all hit them notifications, and let's run this up, man, because we're going to have some fun with this, and we won't give the people their flowers because we all deserve our flowers. And it's important that we tell our stories because if we don't, they will. So hopefully y'all going to check in. We'll see y'all soon. This again is Hip Hop is a Fad. I am your host, Hawaii Mike.